Hello, hello, and welcome back to Clawstar Wrestling. Elijah just had a fun time, you know? It's pretty good. As I have troubles getting this cough drop out of its wrapper, right? It's good, it's good. Anyway, I wince as I feel my body ache. Didn't work out so well for me last time. An awkward few minutes pass by, and Lyra waves off her mysterious guest, giving me a chance to catch her as she's walking back to the office. She waves as she sees me. Elijah, I was wondering when you would show up. Just came to collect my check and leave. It's been a rough night so far. Figured as much. Already saw Tremor on his way out. Told me he bumped into you in the lockers. I furrow my brows. Yeah, that's one way of putting it. Is something wrong? I shake my head sheepishly. No, just getting rubbed the wrong way tonight. In more ways than one. I'll be alright after some rest and, I held out my hand. As she rolls her eyes and hands me my check, I eagerly pluck it away from her and take a look. Checking the amount, my heart sinks a bit. This can't be right. This is it? For all that work? I thought we pulled in a huge crowd tonight. Lyra sighs and puts her fingers to her temple. She's thinking of how to break it to me softly again, but I interrupt before she speaks. I'm busting my ass dealing with Tremor since no one else will. What gives? Look, Elijah, you're really good at what you do. I know it, you know it, and I'd wager to guess Tremor probably knows it as well. If that thick skull of his is capable of forming thoughts. Right, and? Oh, here, let me change the audio real quick. There we go, so you can actually hear the music. Yeah. Being good at getting your ass kicked isn't what's pulling in the crowds. Tremor is. You're really good at getting crushed by him, but that's not enough to sell tickets. That's bullshit, and you know it. I can feel myself getting heated, agitating my already sore body as I clench the measly pay stub in my hands. I'm not trying to talk down to you, Elijah. It's getting hard to convince people to keep coming back for the same match. I can't sell a jobber who keeps getting pounded by the same guy every week, and no one else wants to step into the ring with that brute. Oh, whoops. Either you need to drop him, or I'll have to drop both of you. I freeze. It seems like such a simple solution, right? Just get rid of that jerk, but... You say it's like it's such an easy thing to do. The guy's an ass, but he gets how to put on a show. Way better than most guys here. Wait, why am I defending him? It takes two to put on a show, but we don't have any guys to keep up with him other than you. You see where my issue is, right? Right. I don't like being an asshole, but there are plenty of other wrestlers eager for a chance to make it here. We're not a huge promotion, but most of the guys here aren't interested in ending their career early wrestling someone as as reckless as Tremor. I don't like the sound of that. Not one bit. Look, I struggle to find the right way to articulate my thoughts. I don't want you to have to fire him, but I don't want to get fired either. Then you better figure out a way to make it work. I clench my head. This is all too much right now. What a shitty night. Look, I just need some time to think this over. Is that alright? Lyra looks me over. She has a hint of concern in her eyes as she sees the state I'm in. Fine, but you're going to have to make a decision soon, Elijah. You're a great wrestler. But you're going to have to step up or step out. There's just no room in a big league for jobbers like you, kid. No matter how skilled you are. The words pierce right through me. My shoulders droop, and I let out a sigh. Dino, you're right, as always, just fuck. Eli. I walk past her wordlessly, and I can feel her eyes on my back as I try to hold myself together. I let out a sigh. This night has turned into a huge fucking mess. I fold my paycheck and stuff it away in my wallet. Measly as it is, I can at least pay rent this month. Going to be a bit tight with groceries, though. I step outside and meet the crisp autumn air. The cool wind is a welcome change to the stuffy venue. No dude spell, no spilled beer or popcorn, just night sky. I take a deep breath in, and I'm immediately reminded of Tremor as his scent lingers on my whiskers. Fucking course. Can't even enjoy the peace and quiet without thinking of him. But I notice it's not entirely quiet on the streets tonight. Looking out across the venue's parking lot, I see small circles that have remained after the show to talk about the night's matches. A lot of heated debating about who's going to come out on top in local leagues and who has potential to get scouted for bigger organizations. A couple mentions of Tremor. Yes. A few murmurs about the up-and-comers that I haven't even had a chance to chat with yet. Guess those are the guys aiming to replace me, huh? These intrusive thoughts aren't going to do me any favors. I try to shake them off. I throw my hood up and quickly try to put some distance between me and the building. I've had enough excitement for tonight, thanks. Shuffling past the small crowd, there's not a single mention of my name. Hell, I probably just look like another spectator to them right now. No one's going to pay attention to the jobber, to the guy who just got sat on by a massive, showboating brute. I can't help but think about that dumb, smug grin of his. His huge, sweaty body looming over me. Wait. Damn it. Please, Brain, no more Tremor tonight, okay? Just let me walk in peace, please. No response. Ooh, this looks nice. 3 blocks is a long way to walk, giving me plenty of time to reflect on how little I've got going on in my life right now. And the only thing I'm really good at is wrestling, and even that prospect is looking shaky right now. Lyra's words bounce around in my skull, and I can't shake that look of pity in her eyes. Damn it. I like being a jobber. Why can't that be enough? I'm not here to see my name in lights. I just want to wrestle. My ears droop, and I let out a defeated sigh. Every step I make towards the bar hurts, and every second I spend thinking about the night makes me more and more depressed. I try to move a bit slower to ease the aches. The 5-minute walk takes me 15, but finally, I arrive at my destination. Okay. The neon letters illuminate my face as I look up to see my favorite glowing sign, the lucky dog. I chuckle, and I can feel my aching body complain about it. I don't know which stings more right now, the irony or the bruises. I make my way through the heavy door, and I'm confronted by the familiar sights of my favorite gay bar. Aww. Okay. Dressings of pride flags, a weird little, what? I'm looking at just like a jumble of letters and I can't read it. I don't know. I probably look stupid. I always look stupid. What am I fucking saying? That's the gimmick of this whole channel. Come on. Anyway, we'll just, hanging off the walls, and plenty of people, all who seem to be having a much better night than me. I have to stand up on the tips of my toes to get a good look at the bar. Thanks, Fox Genetics. Hoping to score a good seat. Thankfully, there's a spot open with a room on other side. No one to bug me as I stew in my misery. The bar stool. Yeah, the bar stools here are just tall enough to make me feel awkward sitting in them. I drop my hood and shake out the fur. It's much warmer here than outside, but I leave my jacket on for the time being. I start looking around the room, hoping to find a familiar face. As my eyes return to the bar, I find that there is already a cold beer waiting in front of me. Evening, Evening, Elijah. Figured you'd be showing up here tonight. Arlo, owner of this establishment, and likely the only real friend I have right now. He's pretty cute. I like his little goatee. The friendly bass of his voice is enough to soothe my ears right now, even though the rowdy conversations of the crowd. How are you holding up? Not great, if I'm being honest. The kangaroo! Whoa, that's not one you see very often now, is it? The kangaroo looks at me sympathetically. It's not hard to tell that I've been through the ringer tonight. Caught the match tonight. You were doing good out there. Think so? Yeah, well, up until you weren't doing good, at least. You know how things go. It's my job to make it look mostly convincing. I'm mostly convinced that you're gonna get hurt if they keep making you wrestle that big fella. He pauses and shoots me a concerned look. Are you actually alright, though? Looked like he put in some extra work at the end there. As fine as I can be from getting steamrolled by 500 pounds of asshole. He chuckles. Now there's a pretty mental image. Arlo slides the glass of beer beer my way. It's the cheap stuff. Have a few on the house, will you? I down the glass immediately and don't let up until the last drop. Thanks, bud. I'm not some charity case, though, alright? Not according to your bar tab. Just let me treat you for the night. You look like hell. He refills my glass as soon as I set it down. This isn't the healthiest way to clear my mind, but it's helping. I take more reserved sips of my second drink, not wanting to overdo things before I even get a chance to catch up. Trust me, I feel much worse than I look. Ever have a fully grown Leo burger slam his body into yours at full speed? Can't say I've had the pleasure, no. Well, I wouldn't really recommend it. Maybe not in the ring, at least. Arlo chuckles, resuming his duties behind the bar. I try to let Arlo stir the conversation more into what's been going on with him in a desperate attempt to avoid saying something stupid. He tells me about some recent exploits, cute guys who's come through, and a little bit about the new knots he's learned. Arlo's quite handy with a rope, I've come to learn. Really into tying guys up and getting tied up. The kangaroo is impressive to watch when he's in his element, both at the bar and in a more intimate setting. Maybe I'll have him show me some of the new stuff when my body isn't feeling broken. I've missed this, just chatting about this and that. Hot dudes, Arlo's flinging here and there. What new games are coming out soon? We've had long conversations like it in the past about the different things we like. It's nice being able to talk so casually about the kind of guys I'm into without being judged. Bigger guys, bigger men, of course. Ones that can easily manhandle me. Kinda like, right, him. We're about to maintain small talk while he moves around to help out the other patrons, making sure to refill my glass each time it gets set back down. I fill him in on the shitty details of the night, opting out of the particulars of my run-in with Tremor. Arlo can pick up on the fact that I'm hiding something, but doesn't press me for more details. Well, shit, Eli. I'm sorry to hear about all that. Yeah, me too. I know it's probably the last thing you need on your mind now, but any idea how you're gonna handle this mess? Not a goddamn clue, Arlo. Hey, I bury my head in my hands. This is almost too much to take right now. I can't seem to think straight, and the beer's not helping. To top it all off, I think I have a crush on Tremor. Can you believe that shit? Wait. Shit. When did I say that out loud? Shit. Arlo looks at me, half surprised and half expectant. Wait, I meant... Well, at least now you know. The kangaroo grins at me, smug. Wait, what? Are you saying... You're not that hard to read, Eli. You think I can't put two and two together. Little fox who loves to get crushed finds big smelly dog who loves to crush him. Of course you would have a thing for that guy. I'm just shocked it took you this long to figure it out yourself. I throw my hood over my head and groan, face down on the bar. Oh my god. I'm not supposed to feel this way about a jerk like that, right? Am I crazy? Well, maybe a bit, but not for a little crush. Or a big crush, as it were. I stay face down, too embarrassed to even meet Arlo in the eyes. Am I really that transparent? Then what? What do you mean, what? What do I do? Hard to say. Have you tried maybe just talking to him? Last time I chatted with him, I ended up getting my face shoved into a sweaty crotch. He blinks. Oh, right. I wasn't going to tell him. I thought that's what you were into. Shut up. Yes, it is. But now he knows, and now you know. And now I don't know what to do. Fuck! All of my feelings are starting to pour out, and it's taking all the self-restraint I have to keep it together. What the fuck is wrong with me? I let my head fall to the bar with a thud. No, what did I do? Why did I do that? Why do I do any of the things I do? Fuck! I feel Arlo reaching out and placing his hands on my shoulder. Whoa. Hold on now, Eli. I'm not trying to get on your ass about this. I just want to help you out. I must look like I'm out of my goddamn mind right now. I take a second to try to catch my breath. Bring it all back to center. Eli, steady now. Okay. Get it together. I slap my own face a few times. Still store. Arlo watches wordlessly as I take a deep breath and remove my hood. Back to normal. Well, normal-ish. You good? I'm good. Yeah. Sorry. No need for apologies. You're having a rough night. It happens. But the sooner you talk things out with them, the sooner you can figure out what it is you want to do about it. Okay, yeah, you're right. Maybe I should just go talk to him. Arlo clears his throat. Well, lucky for you. Arlo subtly gestures at the table behind me with his eyes, trying his best not to draw any attention. I try to be as nonchalant as I can, but I have to fully turn around to get a better look. There he is. Tremor is sitting at a booth, surrounded by his loudmouth friends. They're all laughing up a storm, but Tremor is sitting quietly with a different expression than I would have expected. I think he's upset? What does he have to be upset about? I've seen him angry plenty of times, but nothing like this. Is this really the same loudmouthed jerk that was grinding his ass on me 2 hours ago? As I speculate the cause of his sullen expression, Tremor looks up and we briefly make eye contact. He looks just as surprised as I am when we lock eyes. Shit. I jerk my head back around and try to keep low. Shit, do you think he saw me? The kangaroo takes a brief glance past me. Pretty sure he saw you, yeah. God damn it. Now he's going to think I'm stalking him or something. He's still not looking, is he? Arlo chuckles to himself as he starts to take a few steps back. He's doing more than that. He's on his way. Better sit up straight. I'll give you two some space to figure things out. Oh, I'll end the part here. So I'll see you guys around.